So something that a lot of people don't think about with their content is that it doesn't just have to live on your blog or in your YouTube channel and then that just be it. You can do a little bit more and make a little bit more money out of your content if you do it the right way. So there's a couple different options when it comes to monetizing your content. You can do sponsored content. This works really well with blog posts, although you can work with videos as well. So this is an example from Bon Appetit. They worked with Vermont Creamery, which is a dairy producer, and did a sponsored post about why cultured butter is better. So they got paid by Vermont Creamery to produce this blog post and then have links down. They also recommended Vermont Creamery as the preferred brand for the butter used in these biscuits. And this is one option if you have brands that you have good relationships with. This is something that we've thought about and are seriously considering with our content. You just have to find the right combination of brands you trust and posts that will drive that value for them. Because they're paying you money, they want to see some returns, right? You don't want to just put them on some ho-hum blog post that you push and then don't promote. This has got to be an actual formalized strategy in your content marketing strategy to have sponsored posts like this. You can also run ads in your content. This is something that a lot of publishers do because that's mostly how they make their money, which is probably why Bon Appetit does so much of it. But they're not the only ones who can do this. You also can run ads in your content. If you want to have something like this where you sell ad space on your blog or on your website, you can also sell ad space in your email list like this. So they have a Stitch Fix ad in their newsletter. Whatever you pick, what you want to make sure is that you have some consistency with the ads that you're running. With something like Bon Appetit, running a Stitch Fix ad or a Land Rover ad is not as detrimental. But if we were to run an ad for maybe a competitor or maybe something that's so drastically different from marketing, it's gonna miss the mark with your customers and they're gonna be turned off a little bit on your content. But as long as you are still enabling your content to give value and it's not just a page of ads that are gonna maybe give you some money in the short term but turn your customers off of you in the long term, you can have some successful ad revenue in your company. The other strategy that a lot of content marketers use is monetizing on YouTube. This can get pretty complicated, but it can be really successful if it's done right. So if you look at Bon Appetit's stats, this is an estimation of their revenue from a third-party company that does guesses based on their subscribers and their video views and all of that. This is a guess, but they have about 1,000 videos that they've uploaded and 4.68 million subscribers with video views ranging in the 800 millions. They have a lot of people going to see them. They're a big authority, especially on YouTube. But this means that they're making about $14.2 to $227.6 thousand a month on their content based on ad revenue. This is a lot, and it sounds like a lot, but this company puts a lot of time and money and a lot of energy into their videos to make that kind of money from their content. And this is also an estimation. Monetizing on YouTube is not a consistent play when it comes to revenue because it varies so much. And YouTube keeps their algorithm pretty close to the chest. They won't really tell you a lot about what you can make from a given video because it really does vary. How much money you make on YouTube really depends on a lot of things. It depends on how many ads are run on your videos, how many people click through or look at those ads, how many viewers you have on an average basis, how many subscribers, your authority in that video realm. And it depends on the demographic that you're serving. If you don't have the demographic that YouTube thinks is going to be valuable for advertisers, you're not going to make any money. So I don't think this is a strategy that you should rely on. You should still have a core product unless this is your main play. But it still can be a fun way, an engaging way to make a little bit on the side. And it's really important to remember that it doesn't matter what monetization plays you are making on your content is still going to be making you money. It just may not seem like it. Because what your content is doing is setting up for that subscription stage. It's driving your customers to buy something. So it may not seem like your content is directly making money, but your content marketing is making your company money.